Hey, lovelies. Here we are, sort of back again. We're on Banished. After I did my short little, it was supposed to be a spotlight, but it didn't end up being a spotlight because I kept rambling too long, mini-series, I got enough requests that you wanted me to play it, so here we are. I guess I'll go into it this time talking more about the mods I've put on. Let's see. Towards the end of the other one I complained about an AI problem, which can be done. They have created, and by they I mean the one guy that made the game. I didn't find that out until after the fact. Anyway, it has been upgraded, but in order to do that you have to opt into the beta on Steam. I don't know how you have to do it if you're not on Steam, I'm sorry. But it should fix the AI when your cities get bigger. We'll find out. Otherwise, I have gotten other mods. A lot of these mods I found out were actually made by the main dev. So let's see, the mountain fields. I vaguely mentioned you can make them almost any size. They grow a little bit slower and they have a toggle that makes laborers pick up food rather than the farmers. I got storage sheds, which are teeny tiny little storage buildings, and they will, one farm will fill them up, but it's good to have a teeny tiny little thing you can just kind of jam in a corner. Tighter roads. You'll see it when I place the buildings. It basically lets you put roads everywhere and squeeze things closer together. Old growth are those giant trees that I was talking about, the giant evergreens that increase the spawn rate of like herbs and stuff around them, but they don't start right away. The apiary, which allows you to get honey for food and also enables mead in the places that make ale. Taverns, words. The other food options, milk and creamery. Smaller vendor buildings. I found out the one that I had did not have a hardware store. We'll get into that later, but this is pretty much the same thing. Specialized stockpiles, and stone bridge, and the decorative pack. We'll get more in-depth on them as we get closer, but they're all active. None of them are conflicting. There's others that I'm just not going to try because they might break my save. So we are going to make a new city. We'll let it do whatever. We'll leave the climate on mild and the starting conditions on hard. It'll be just like the other one. I know at least one person said I should go back to the other one I did, but I didn't save it. I just started something. So, it's like Dasheim. Dasheim! I'm sorry to my German viewers that I've just named this the town. But at least I'm keeping it all in German. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, let's see. We are on a largish island, I think. Oh wait, no, that's just... we're on a peninsula. Alright. Letting it run a bit to see if I can figure out where my old growth forests are gonna be. But I don't think they're gonna cooperate. But that's okay. If they're not close, I'm not bothering with it. So, first things first, stopping time, and bringing up my doodah. Not that I really need it at this point. Alright. Do I seriously not have any? They take a second to grow in, so it might be any of these trees and they just haven't. Well, this looks like a nice flat area. That'll at least be nice. Oh. Pretty good iron supplies and rock supplies, and I was about to say the rain stopped, but I paused time. Of course it did. Okay, so let's start with the basics and what I want them to build first, and that's going to be a forester, because oh my god. Let's see, which way are we gonna go? This hill's like right in the middle. You can see the shape of it. Now it's got the road access literally inside of it. And that's what the tighter roads does. Alright, well, we'll do it over here. And then we will also do a gatherer next to it. We're totally gonna snuggle these people together, just because I can. So that's those. And we'll do a generic stockpile right here, because they're gonna gather all this junk. Going to do roadage. I will eventually put a hunting place in here, but there ends up being a shortage of people if I do that, so where's town? I'm just gonna diagonal it. I find if I scroll when I've already got the road selected, it makes life a little bit easier. Cool thing is it doesn't look like I've got the hill problems like I had in that last little example one. And I'm okay with that. Might need to angle more sharply. Yeah? Yeah, angle more sharply. That's a wise idea. It's a road that makes an arc. It's like a Minecraft arc. Excellent, so we'll just run a main street of sorts through here. How far is my range on that? Where is it? It's way up there. Alright, so we're gonna throw this over here. And this over here. These are kind of my most important because I'm forever running out of logs, and the Gatherer's Hut gets better variety, so... So we've got those. Also essential is going to be the woodcutter so my dinghies don't freeze. And look at all the arrows it does on that one. Whee! Now a lot of these mods I've put on, if you have towns that you've got and you love and you like, I would not put this mod on because it causes problems when you have to move buildings around or do any destruction or changing or anything. So that's just a bad idea all around. I'm just going to lay that out there now. So we'll do that one close there. And for storage, here's the teeny storage building. And for the same reason as the other of the stockpiles right next to, is we're going to do this one here so that the gatherers put it straight in here. None of these really need to be paused. We're going to do a wood-only stockpile here next to this. Excellent. So that's those. And just so I don't build over top of it, I do have all of these, which this is what was missing from the last one, was a hardware store, and it carries the supplies for the woodcutter. So all my special snowflake problem over there would be alleviated if I had the smaller vendors mod of this. So to get nomads, the wanderers, to show up, you have to have a market. No ifs, ands, or buts. You have to have a market. Even if you have the smaller vendors, you need a market. And you can actually put roads all in through it now with the tighter roads mod. But so we'll do that. It has nothing to clear out, and we don't need it right now, so we're gonna pause it. Because it's large and in charge. We need a trader, so we'll plan that out over here. Look at that, it snuggles right in. Is that it? Oh, yeah, looks like... Oh, cool. Where can I snuggle this in the most? Looks like this is going to be it. Right there. This, we'll have to... We'll pause this, even though it's really stinking important. I kind of need to get things that will keep us alive before I get things that will let us trade. What am I missing? Houses! Houses are a very important thing. Let's do that. Of course, we're going to start off with these. Because we can. That'll put a narrow, tiny little road. I'm going to let these people have a little bit more than that. Where's that? There. Road and a gap, and I can plant some trees in there or something. People like that, right? I do anyway. Okay, so that's those. That should be a relatively good start, but we do need all the builders. And we need to go ahead and clear out some trees. We're going to do that. Up here. We're going to need rocks, so actually you guys can have a stockpile up here too for your working needs. Since I'm making you clear out all the rocks of this area so they can plant more trees! Right, so rocks. All the rocks in this area. The only thing that gets a little busy with leaving all of this open is tracking the status tends to leave a whole lot of effect areas marked. Okay, So we're gonna do this. And I already told you to get a bunch of trees, so that'll be fine. I gotta get these trees too while you're at it. Alright. I can technically just like pause plan out my whole town, which I think I might do. Like this will be a great work area here. They'll be in range of the market. So we'll go ahead and plan on putting in a blacksmith. And we're just gonna pause that and let it clear off, because it's not one I need to track. And I've already decided I don't like that stockpile. So we'll destroy that one. It does it immediately because it's empty! Thank you. Alright, so we'll do there. And we'll pause it. Everybody's coming back for food, I betcha. Let's see. Is there any other production things? Someone suggested I do a no-farm challenge, which would leave me orchards and plants. And could do. Since it's gonna be a while before I get any seeds, why don't y'all let me know if you want me to leave out orchards, say orchards. If you want me to leave out farms, say farms. If you want me to leave out pastures, say pastures, but pastures makes it more difficult because not only does it limit food, but it also limits leather and wool. I mean, I can get it from hunting, leather, but hey, if you want me to challenge on one of those, sure. If not, we can just build it as we go, and I'm sure plenty of things will still go wrong, even with me just, you know, trying. Alright. Everybody's working on the road. Okay, that's fine. Let's do a greenhouse. Well, can't put the building, but you can put all the walking space in there. Nice. Do. And the greenhouse is also going to get paused. So we're just kind of planning an entire little work area over here. It's kind of nice. No, that's not. Is there anything else? I don't have any food or anything to do that. Technically, I could do with berries. Oh, herbalist would be good. Do I have any old growth forests? Anywhere nearby? Anything? Bueller? Like a handful of trees? You guys just keep building. I'm gonna go look for it. There's one. One giant tree. Alright, are there any actually close to me? Like down here? That would be really nice. Nope. Jerks. How about here? A little short bridge would get me here. No. No. Oh. Right here. Here's gonna be it. It's a bit of a ways from town, but town will grow up this way, apparently, to get to that old growth forest to put in the herbalist. Meantime, I can put an herbalist in somewhere else and probably will have to. Alright, what are we doing? We have removed everything from the Forester's Lodge. Nothing to remove anywhere else. Well, there is for the trading post, but it's paused. Market, go away. I'm not dealing with you for a while. Cool. Houses I usually stack down this side. Alright guys, how's it going? Have you finished the road yet? Yeah. Still kinda bummed there's no growth around me. Alright. Super speed! Cut the trees! It would be really nice if you would work harder on the Gatherer's Hut. I will pause everything else. Actually, I'm going to pause everything else until you get that frickin' Gatherer's Hut. How about that? Even the Forester Lodge. You bunch of jerks. Work on the Gatherer's Hut. Or finish the storage shed. That's fine too, jerks. Well, that's done. Excellent work. bump that down. It's late spring, and we've already got food. Excellent. So we've got that. They'll work, they'll put stuff in here. Just put that so you can see how that's working or not. We will unpause the Forester Lodge and this. They're probably working on houses too. Possibly. Or they're cutting and mining everything I told them to. Let's see, that doesn't need iron. That doesn't need iron. See, storage shed is already 33% full after not even a chunk of a season. Okay. 10 times speed! Alright, they stopped cutting trees. They've still got more to cut, they just aren't cutting them. Thanks, guys. Cut these two while you're at it. The foresters I tend to rotate, because until I've got them fully employed, mostly I just use them to replant the trees. So I'll put them in until there's like a ton of saplings. Alright. We are one log away from it. What are you people doing up here? Oh, you're still getting all the stone I told you to. That's fine. Cool thing is they only have to go to here for food. They don't have to run all the way down, so I've kind of alleviated this problem of running down here to this. Alright, it's late summer. You guys really need to work on your houses now. Alright. We'll do one less builder to have a woodcutter, who will then deplete our wood supplies, because he's a given. Yes, I realize you have none. Leave me alone. Alright. Go ahead and employ 2 people there. We do have food. I just now need these people to work on houses. Everything else I think is paused, so there we go. Thank you. Excellent, that's one house done. Serenice. Chagrin. Hello. Okay, cool. Alright. Did you guys mow down all the trees I said? No. It's like you think some of these are sacred or something. Have I told you to mow all these? Oh, no. Keep mowing it down. Like everything. If it's not nailed down, cut it down. Hi, what are we low on? Firewood. Of course we are. Oh good, we got another house done. Good, we only have 5 homeless people. Oh geez. Guys, hurry up. Hurry up with the building and things. Good. Okay. Maybe I should have told you to cut down trees closer. Okay, that one's done. 3 homeless people. 1 more house. 1 more house. We're bringing food down here for some reason. I don't know. It's fine though. If you want to have food closer, that's fine with me. Cut the trees. Actually, let's clear the cutting from up here. Stop walking so far. It's winter. Stop walking so far. Get the stuff close to home. There. Now I have no homeless people. Excellent. That was what I was pushing for. I have no homeless people, and my storage shed is really full. So, let's see. What's your range? And your range? Good. I'm gonna put a barn in. As nice as the small ones are, you really just have to cave and get a barn for the full size. 11-year-old living alone. Good job. Alright, so we've panicked through that. We'll leave it at 2 times speed and let them continue cutting trees. And we're going to unpause the trading post and let them work on that. And make sure that they have enough logs getting cut here. I'm pretty sure all that's getting cut. So that's those. Let's plan out a few other buildings. These are too close to the water to bother. A schoolhouse might not be a bad idea. We're gonna snuggle it in back behind these houses, and then we're gonna pause the freaking thing. Just because we really need the trading post, because I don't know how much stone or everything we have that we'll be able to get all of this done. So let's see. We'll plan on a town hall here. We'll have a nice square beside the market, for whatever reason. There we go. I bet I can't get a road through there. Pause that. Oh my gosh. And that. Can I get a road through there? No, it would appear that I can't. Oh, that's okay. Maybe I'll move the school over there instead. Snuggle it into that corner. There we go. Plan and pause a lot of things, and I just find it to be so much easier. Oh, changed my mind. Over there's gonna be the cemetery. Pause you. It's like all these pause signs everywhere. And a cemetery that's gonna take a ton of stone. Everybody likes to hang out there anyway. Apparently it's what all the cool kids are doing. Right, so we're working on this. We have this giant one here. Do I have somebody working? Yes and yes. Food is... that's almost full. Slide that over here. Anything else that I forgot to pause? No. Good! Seems promising. These guys are going to get a big front yard because they aren't going to have much of a backyard. Actually, neither are these guys. But I will run it right next to one of the houses at least. Because in that way, I can put in some decorative... lovely decorative junk. And this will probably be... I'm just going to go ahead and do it. This will be the stone yard. Because I will import stone, and they can dump it there. Yay! Alright, so we have food. We survived the winter. Nobody froze. The trading post is slowly underway. We'll give these guys a generic stockpile to work with. Stop it! And I might demolish this one just to make people move, but probably not. No! This! And this. What are we low on? Logs and firewood. Yes, we are. Thank you for noticing. All these trees are still marked, so until you guys get it cut, I can't help you. Alright, so the trading post. I only have my 2 builders. Technically I can have more, but as the population grows I might prefer to have more people to do this and this for now, because logs and yeah. Alright, so we finally clear everything out. Cool, so here's where it is. This is as far in as I can do. Why are we doing this? Take it in the house. Anyway. So, we established the first year. We've made it into year 2. It's now late spring. We have food. We have a full food storage shed. Excellent. I'd call it a pretty good start. We are now going to unpause this, and we'll be back next time. And hopefully after I've got all this stuff together for the trading post and this. So, until next time, y'all take it easy.